So now when I hire people and then they come from schools, they come out of UCLA, if they come out of Harvard, if they come out of Berkeley, it's obviously you know where Berkeley's at. If they come out of these schools, even Yale, the reason why a Sanders was able to get as much traction as he did is a byproduct of the last 30 years. Socialism's getting a lot of through education and school, and a lot of socialists are able to pass their agenda to kids, and kids are thinking about it. You're seeing that. It's not like I'm the first person that's telling you this. So
stop, Patrick. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with the fact that the spirit of socialism is in universities today?
Absolutely. Let me explain to you what I mean. First of all, I don't like Hillary Clinton. I would not have bowed down to Hillary Clinton then. I wouldn't do it now. She is, for me, the other side of the same coin that Mr. Trump is on the other side of. And I don't want that coin, neither the one side nor the other. A socialist perspective, as far as I understand it, finds the distinction between those two of them minimal. It's not zero, but it's minimal. And an excited supporter of either of them, you would not find me to be. Now, on the question of Bernie and the interest in quote unquote socialism, I go all over the country. I really do. I interact with these people all the time. And here's what I can tell you, which may comfort you, may upset you, I don't know. They are not pro-socialist, whatever they say on their polls. What they are is bitter and angry that what they took to be the promise of capitalism isn't available to them. They are loaded up with debt going through their college. The quality and quantity of jobs they can get with their BA is worse than it's ever been. They were led to expect by their parents, by their minister, by the community they grew up in, a set of opportunities that are fast disappearing, and they know it from talking to one another. They feel, to be blunt, betrayed by capitalism. That's what they're saying when they say, well, what's wrong with socialism? Because it really isn't that socialism has captured them or that they even know much about it. It's their way of giving the finger.
I agree with what you just said. I actually agree with what you just said. And I totally agree with what you just said. But this is the part I agree with. Let me explain. So you said it's not that, you know how nowadays they say people don't vote for somebody, they vote against somebody. You've heard this before your entire career. Okay.
Yes.
So they're bitter at capitalism. Okay. So now go to capitalism. So now the next question I'll be asking you is what is the definition of capitalism to you? Because you went straight from capitalism to college debt. That college debt is not capitalism. College debt is controlled by the government being able to push every debt through them to find a way to make more money. College could be 1/6 of a cost what it is today. When you got a Harvard University sitting on $40 billion of endowment, and they took a $8.55 million check from the government just 2 months ago because of coronavirus, and they're sitting on $40 billion. Colleges are more expensive because of government. If you look at that, debt is higher due to government. They don't have to lower the interest rates the way they are to where it is today. Giving money away constantly to bail people out, that's the government's ties. That's not a capitalistic system. A true capitalistic system is not the involvement of the government trying to bail out somebody's too big to fail companies. So I'm not coming from a place of let's go bail out another of these big companies and let's not prevent them from going out of business. If they screw up, they should go out of business. But that's not capitalism. That is and I'll finish up and I'll give you, turn it over to you. That is a interpretation of these teachers who have jobs making 49 grand a year, 62,000 a year, 82,000 a year if they're professors or maybe higher ups, private school. Most teachers, don't make a lot of money. They make 36,000, 40,000. I don't see teachers getting up saying, capitalism's awesome, guys. I don't see that. I see teachers for 16 years saying how bad capitalism is and how bad rich people are because they're not the happiest people in the world. 16 years later, these 22-year-old kids are like, dude, these rich people suck and capitalism sucks. Who's against rich people? Bernie? I'll freaking vote for this guy. That's how I see the process in taking place.